Hello again, everyone. I have some more Gummiapan dies that as yet have not seen the light of day. So I thought I'd have a go with this bistro set. These drink glasses and this little bunny who actually looks like he's been enjoying a little something. His eyes look a bit glazed or whatever. So my thought is I will have the bistro set with the bunny sitting on the chair, and on the table would be some glasses, either 2 or 3 or whatever. We've got a margarita, we've got a gin and tonic, and we've got a martini. So it sounds like he's been having a good time already. So I've cut a few of each. The table, I thought they could just be black wrought iron, the chair and table, but I thought I would have kind of a silver band around the top of the table, and I didn't know whether to put the silver band onto the top or what. So I'm going to cut it up and see which kind of looks best, really. So let's just cut off this. This should be prominent, really, shouldn't it? It should be to the forefront, the fact that the band of the table is nearer to us. So I think I'll cut this off each end. Right. And that's going to be put on top of that. Do I want another layer as well as? Perhaps I will. I'll join these two together and then put that one on the top, because that will make it a bit more substantial, and this will still be more prominent. So that's what I'm going to do. My mum used to have this habit, and I think I'm a bit like it, of really wanting to have a reason for things. And so sometimes she was so keen on getting a reason, she would kind of make one up and tell herself that was what had happened, or what the status quo was. And I like a reason for things myself, really. Right, I don't need that bit. That's the tabletop. This is just the band around the edge, and I think it might be easier to put the glue onto the table rather than onto the band. I can hold the table still. Okay. See if we can get this on here. The other day I was working off the edge of my table almost. There we go. There's the band. You know, those metal bands that kind of go around tables. I did wonder about putting a white top or something, but I don't know. I've got a small card that I've folded this way on. It just happened to be the shape of a piece of card that was left over. So I'm going to have it that way on, and I thought I would have the chair and the table kind of thing like this, with him. Oh, he looks like he ought to be that way, doesn't he, really? Oh no, can't have that because he's facing the other way. I think it'll be okay. That and that, with the drinks on the table, and then I have done on the computer, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, which I will cut out and kind of put there-ish. So what I thought I would do is put 2 of these together to make them a little bit more robust as well. And then the white one, I thought I would colour the cushion, cut that out, and then stick that on the top. So let's just glue these together. There we are. Looks better already, doesn't it? Now, I'm going to colour the cushion. I don't know what colour we want. Don't know what colour we're going to have the Ted. What should we do with... Oh, it's not a Ted, it's a rabbit. I beg its pardon. I beg his pardon. Him, I think what I'm going to do is to... I've done 2. I'm going to cut his body out. And I think I'll leave his arms and his ears with one layer, and his head and his body and his legs, the top layer. So let me just see if I can sort this out. Let's get this this arm off. Okay. And this ear. Okay. And this ear. It's just this, if I can get this arm off here. There we go. He looks poor little thing like that, doesn't he? Let me get rid of these pieces. Okay. Now what colour are we going to make him? That's going to go on the top like that. I think that will have the effect I'm after. Good-o. I don't know what colour to do him. Don't know what colour to do the cushion. Shall we have a little grey rabbit? Little grey rabbit. Okay, let's have little grey rabbit. I've got two greys here. I've got WG050 and WG070. So let's do a little of the deeper one, the 7. Round his ear. And the inside his arm there. In case any shows. Now his body here, let's do the same kind of thing. Now I think we might have a pink nose and, oh, we need a bit more shading on that left arm, don't we? On the left hand side, just down here. There we go. That's better. Just need to blend that in a bit. There we go. Right. Now pink nose. Oh, 21, let's do it. It doesn't look bad. I think we'll do the cushion this colour and then we'll get a tie-in of colour. Do I give him a pink eye? Pink pads on the bottom of his feet. Just underneath his arms there. Okay, let's do a pink cushion. I need a slightly deeper shade than this. This one is R21, which is there. So what shall I do deeper than that? BR208. Looks a bit strange. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, we'll try. We'll see. Right, let's see how this looks on the black seat. Oh, looks quite nice. Right, we'll stick that down. Goodness me. Right. There's the cushion. Okay, we'll stick the rabbit together. I may decide just to highlight his eyes with a little black fine liner, just so that it's a bit more definite. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Right, he's going to sit on there. I think put a little bit of foam tape behind the head so that it just lies flat with the chair. And then glue on his body, and we should be okay. There he is. It's stuck. Foam tape stuck through the chair. Okay, there's the chair. Let's get rid of the bits we don't need. There's 2 drinks there. I've lost a margarita. Oh, there's the margarita. Right, let's just get rid of this little lot. That's off the packaging. Right. I think we may need just a little bit of grounding for this. And we've got to have, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So just clear these things out of the way. And the gin and tonic, the margarita, could be a Cosmo, couldn't it? Could be a Cosmopolitan, which is kind of this sort of pinky sort of colour. That might be a good idea. Let me try that to make a Cosmopolitan. So, which one's this? BR, that's the deeper one. With this one, let's just see. Okay, there's one. That might have to have a bit of foam on to keep that in the right place. Gin and tonic is just kind of creamy, isn't it? I just use a bit of little grey on that just to give it a bit of shading. For shading, for the very palest colour, this is CG, and it looks like a Roman number 2 and then 2 zeros. So I don't know what that means really. So okay, that will do for the gin and tonic. I may just smooth these out a little bit. I think it's going to have something behind the top. And the margarita is kind of oh, creamy yellowy sort of colour, isn't it? Creamy yellow. Y010, let's try that. Let's try this chap. That's upside down as well. Goodness. There we go. And I think I'll put my old faithful glitter gloss on this just to give it a little bit of twinkle. Can go all over everything. What I'm wondering is, I think I will cut these glasses from a little piece of foam, double-sided foam sheet, and that will just do the behind the actual bowls of the glasses, and then the stems can be stuck onto the table. I just had to stop for a few moments because I knocked one of my tiny little drinks dies on the floor, and I decided I wanted to rescue it before I went any further, because I thought if I get to the end and forget about it, I shall be really cross. It was the margarita that went AWOL. So what I'm going to do now, this is my front panel. I found a die that will just about fit that sentiment. Not sure the make of that. I found one of my faithful Stamplorations background grounding stamps, which I'm going to put on my panel. What I did actually was just to stamp it on a piece of scrap, just to see kind of what it would look like, and I put this like that, and I thought, well, that will kind of do. So I'm going to sort of transfer that idea now to this panel, and I've got Hickory Smoke Distress Oxide ink, and we've got to, let's cut this out first just to see where it's going to go in relation to everything else. So let's just pop this through the machine. Let's see. I don't mind if it goes over some of the stamping really, but let's just see. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yes, it will have to go over just a bit, I think. I could put it up there, of course. That would sort of solve the problem, wouldn't it, really? Then I could have it a bit more here. Yeah, I'll do that. Put it at the top. I was thinking at the bottom, but I think it's going to have to go at the top. Okay, that can go just about there. Okay, now let's put the table and chair on. Still got my 3 drinks there. I've got a tiny bit of double-sided foam on the back of the actual ball, you know, the cup part of the glasses, just because the table itself is kind of fat because it's got 3 layers. So if the stem is on the table and the bowl of the glass is above it, it's going to be sort of out of line. So if I just put a bit of something behind it, it'll make it more level. That's my thinking. Anyway, right, let's pop this on. Get some tweezers. Okay. Chair, where's the table? About there, I think. Okay. I can go there. Table next. Oops. My car has gone in for took it into the garage for servicing today, and normally the journey takes about, I don't know, 20 minutes to half an hour to get there. And I looked on my sat-nav this morning and it was going to take 45 to 50 minutes because of the traffic. And I've been down roads I didn't know existed this morning, following my I've found a quicker way kind of thing. Right, now, there's a tiny bit of a double-sided sheet underneath. I just die cut it. And I'm just going to put some glue on the stem. And hopefully the two of them will finish up in a reasonable position. Oh, not quite high enough. Don't know who's going to join this rabbit for a drink, but we shall see. A little bit of glue onto the... Have I taken that off? This is the margarita. Have I taken the backing off? No, there it is. Let's take the backing off. There, and a little bit of glue on the foot of the glass. Okay. Yeah. And the gin and tonic. Right, let's get the backing off this. There we go. A little bit of glue on the foot. There we are. I think I'll have it down there actually. Put this on some foam tape, I think. Just a little bit. Right. See where we fancy this. Might change your mind again. There. That's where I fancy it. Makes me smile. A sozzled rabbit it looks like to me. Right, stick this onto the card front and we will be in business. Okay. I do like to keep colours limited when I'm doing you know, simple cards. It just I don't know, focuses the mind. There we go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I remember the first time I saw that was, I don't know, in North Carolina or something somewhere. I thought it was hilarious. I thought, what a good wheeze. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for following my affiliate links. I'm really grateful. If you want anything from scrapbook.com or the Craft Stash, wonderful. To follow my affiliate links is really helpful to me, so thank you so much for that. And do join me again tomorrow.